Captain Loken, have you landed on the objective?
Yes, War Master.
Let the galaxy burn.
Betrayer!
There was nothing to betray.
Death is coming. Soon, that you think.
The road to Terra is open.
Hello brothers and welcome back to another video. So I'm very excited because I just received the message of the Horus Heresy Legions. It's the chaps that make the Horus Heresy card game. It was originally for Android and iOS devices. That's why I really never got into it, because I'm not one of these people who sits down and plays video games on their phones. My fingers are too big. I got massive sausage fingers, so I've really never been into that kind of game scenario / gameplay. But they've just sent me a message announcing that it is coming to PC. The Steam page is now live. One of the really cool things about this coming to Steam now is that it is still a cross-platform multiplayer game. Of course, you can still play this game on your own if you're one of them type of people who just prefer to play with themselves. I play myself all the time, there's nothing wrong with that. But if you actually want to go out and play with people, you're not just going to be fighting people via Steam. You can actually be fighting people who actually have the apps on their iOS and Android devices as well. So if you are one of these people who do prefer playing mobile games, then you're not going to miss out on this new influx of people hitting the game. So the release date for this is labelled as the 28th of March on the Steam page. It says to me the game will unlock in 13 days. But they are going to send me a test build next week. So hopefully I can get some footage, if I'm allowed, and put it on the channel and show you chaps what the game is all about, how to play it and all that kind of stuff. I'm really into my card games, but the problem is I haven't really had a decent card game to play in some years. That once time Hearthstone was pretty big in my life, but I really went off that because I'm not too much into the Warcraft lore as I am with 40k. My childhood was flooded playing Pokemons. My Charizard used to knock everyone out in the school diner at dinner time. It was such a glorious time. As I mentioned, I did play this game at one time. I played it a couple of times on my phone, but like I said, it just wasn't for me, so I just left it at that. But since then, there's been a ton of content added. Like, I was just playing with the basics when it was just like Marines versus Marines, but now they have stuff like Titans in, like Warhounds, Reavers, and all that kind of stuff. If I just quickly go through the feature list, it says 45 plus playable warlords to collect, each fully voiced with unique set of abilities, 600 plus unique cards, 10 Legion Astartes and 3 neutral factions, Imperial Army, Mechanicum, and Chaos. Build a deck from your card collection to play in PvP. Okay, we know all that. So rank up rewards, play with cards you don't own yet, and influence the future of the games. Join a lodge. Oh, this is getting very heretical. Join a lodge and coordinate with your new friends to master each event. Come top of other lodges to collect bigger rewards. Oh, that sounds pretty fun. I like that. So it's basically guilds versus guilds, but instead it's called lodges because that's what all the fashion was back then. Challenge any player to add to your friends. Yeah, we know all that. Cross-platform, playing PC, mobile sharing, all that stuff. So yeah, a lot of features in this game. One of the things a lot of people look at with this game, and myself included, it's not a pretty game, and I don't mean that in like a bashing kind of way. Like, don't expect to come into this game and think of like AAA kind of stuff. It's basically Horus Heresy art pieces put onto cards with fancy animations, and you just throw them at each other, and that's how you battle. And don't expect like a Land Raider to like crash through the table and start shooting someone in the face and everything like that. You're not going to experience anything like that. It's just basically a card playing game in the Horus Heresy, and for me, that is all I want. I'm a huge fan of the Horus Heresy. I'm a huge fan of card games. So for me, this is bang on. This is definitely up my alley. Just a quick note before I end the video. when you come to pick your legions or what legions it has in the game, I'm actually quite upset that they don't have the Imperial Fists. They have the Sons of Horus, they have the Emperor's Children, they have the Death Guard, they have the World Eaters, they have the Iron Hands, Raven Guard, Salamanders, Iron Warriors, Alpha Legion, and Night Lords. And as I mentioned before, Chaos Imperial Navy and Mechanicum on top of that. Hopefully, they're going to be adding a lot more to this because I definitely want my yellow boys. Actually, if I could pick a faction, give me my golden boys. Give me Custodes. I would love to jump in there, all my abs shining gloriously, shouting for the Emperor. So if that faction is planned, I think I'm definitely going to be making decks and as much as I can based around the Custodes / Imperial Fists. Alright, Chaperoonios, that is me done for another video. Tell me what you think about Horus Heresy Legions. Is this something that you get into? Is this something that you would absolutely avoid? Do you like card games? Do you love card games? Do you hate card games? Let me know in the comment section below and we can have a nice little fun conversation about it down there. Me personally, like I said, I'm super looking forward to it. It's going to be really, really something interesting to stream and show off and just hopefully play you chaps so you can come and watch my content and stuff, because that's the best thing I love to do when I stream and stuff, is actually get people from the stream into the game so we can play each other and purge each other in the most glorious way possible. Thanks for watching once again. Hope you've enjoyed it. See you in a bit, and bye-bye.